Kev the Witch, I have a problem. I have my wife, she's in a competition.
Yeah.
It's highly unlikely she's going to win it. And I was just wondering, even if she could maybe just sort of stay in for another week or two, or do
let's see what we can do, yeah.
Yeah.
A very ancient ritual, basically, was a lady would jump up and down literally on a broomstick, and that was where how high the crops were supposed to grow. And notice I've got the broomstick the other way round, because that's how it should be.
Right.
So if I give you that...
Yeah.
Oh, this will be fun. Are you sure you want to do this?
What, jump up and down?
Yeah, just see how high you can jump.
Yeah.
I can't jump very high in these shoes, Kevin.
No.
Ruth does have her own
I'm not taking them off because I won't get
broomstick.
them back on again.
Uh-huh.
Right, so I do that.
Yeah, and just try and jump.
Right, ready?
Whoa. Couple more times.
Darling, you could give yourself an injury for
No,
tomorrow. You better be
I'm
careful.
just going to do little jumps. I'll do 3 little jumps.
Very good. Now that's going to motivate you up, Strictly Come
Up
Dancing.
the leaderboard.
Definitely.
Well, I'm right at the bottom, so the only way is up, really.
Yeah, really. Ooh.
Thank you. So you heard it here first. That's me. Tango this week.
And it is very good, because you know my term of affection to you is the witch.
Calls me the witch.
The witch.
When did you become a witch?
I've always been a witch. I think witches are born, not made. And although, you know, I'm doing a bit of a quirky thing here, I'm very serious about what I do.
But what made you think at
I was
a young age
about 5 years old, and a trauma kind of led me to be able to predict what would happen to kids at school, what they'd have in sandwiches and all this sort of thing. And I saw the chap who'd fall out of a tree. Following day, he fell out of a tree, broke his arm. I was hauled before the headmistress of the school in London, and at the age of 5, I had a devil inside me. And the vicar came in and he was praying over me. So I ran home and said, Mum. And of course the next day she went up to school and said words you can't say on here. And then it just grew from there.
And you believe you can predict events?
I can predict events.
Like
and
what have you predicted?
Theresa May, Donald Trump did an interview on NBC television a couple of years ago, I think. Predicted them, but also, sadly, I predict there will be a war, and it won't be of America's making.
You believe there will be a war?
Yeah.
With?
North Korea.
OK. What about spells? You say people come
Cheery
to
news.
see you. Yeah, people come to see you, and you said about fertility and love.
Yeah.
And mostly women. You say most of your clients.
Most of my clients are women. Quite a contingent are having affairs, and they obviously want the man, they want the husband to clear up and all this. But then I get husbands contacting me.
I don't want you talking about that.
Basically, to do a spell on the wife so that she can't do anything with another man. And also vice versa, to stop a man getting an erection. And that works quite dramatically, and they don't stray anymore.
How do you cast a spell? What do you do?
I was in a circle all marked out. I've got quite a large coven in Hastings, where I come from.
But I thought you were a white witch. I thought you were a good witch. You're not supposed
I'm a
to do
goodie,
bad.
but it's not bad if you've got a man that's straying.
Well, it's pretty bad
really.
if you can't do the business, isn't it?
Well, it is for a man, yeah,
Yes.
but you shouldn't be doing it anyway.
All right, OK.
And what about fertility? Because that's quite a claim.
I've been logged in magazines and different things around the world. I give people crystals that can change their molecular structure for a short time, if you like. And against all odds, yes, they've conceived. And I've even had a fertility clinic on to me in the past saying, well, how do you do it? I said, I haven't got to quite tap into this energy. It's a bit like electricity. You can cook with it or kill with it. It's straight down the middle. And people say, oh, you mean Force in Star Wars? And I say, similar.
Similar.
So you choose whether you use it for good or evil?
Yeah, I don't get any evil route very much. I mean, I get a lot of people want revenge spells, people killed off, that sort of thing.
Except the odd impotence spell. That's nothing else there.
All in the best possible taste.
Yeah, and coming up to Halloween, are your services in more demand, or is Halloween like the big fun time of the year for you?
It's literally a fun time. The kiddies come trick-or-treating. I kind of dress up like this, wait for them to come up the steps, creak on the front door, boom, and they're gone. So really, it's a fun party time, not so much serious witchcraft.
Good. OK. Well, you grab your broom. You're going
I've
up
got
that
the broomstick.
leader table tomorrow.
I'm going up
There,
Take
as
it
a
with me
result.
for good luck.
Let me do something.
Yes, Ken.
Oh, hello.
May it be so! As you come up the leaderboard, so may it be done!
Oh, crikey.
You wouldn't do that in front of Craig Revel Horwood,
Yeah.
really. I think he needs a spell cast now. Actually, that's a very good... You and I will have a chat now.